I was in Korea for 3 years, and I kind of was just exploring and discovering who I was as a person. And I just was like, all right, God, I'm tired of running. You got me. What do you want to do? I moved back to the States and graduated Bible college and grad school. It was my time to ask God, like, where do you want us to go next? It just felt like God was leading me to church plant. And then when I told my wife, her reaction was, oh no, she's like, why the hardest thing do you want to do? And I'm like, I don't want to do the hardest thing. I just feel compelled to do the hardest thing. God worked on her heart, and we both just decided to move forward. I had a desire to go back to Las Vegas because Las Vegas is Sin City, right? It's my hometown. But when I saw the stats that actually Tampa is the #2 most unreached city in America, I thought, this makes sense. I want to help change that. I want to help let people know that, look, you don't have to be alone. You don't have to do life by yourself. I was ready to start exploring church planting, and while I was at work, I had this pastor walk through my building. We got to talking, and it turned out that he was our church planter. He's like, yeah, I'm like the meetups director for ARC in this area. He met me at coffee shops at 10 o'clock at night and just started to mentor me right off the bat. I just knew it was the right fit. This is the right organization. This is the right thing. I remember walking out of my interview meetings, and they were like, hey, we're green lit, and everybody cheered with me. It was really cool. I came out, I was like, I did it, and everyone's cheering with me. He seemed genuinely excited that we were gonna do this, so I dug that. Without ARC, I would still be standing on the ledge, looking over, should I jump, should I jump? ARC has really given me the push to go for it. One of ARC's greatest strengths to me has been the relational aspect. I have more ARC pastor friends in the 6 months I've been with ARC than I have been in 15 years of ministry. They create this culture of giving, create this culture of brotherhood that I really latched onto. A big reason that I joined ARC was they put their money where their mouth is. When I'm talking to an investor or a person that's interested in giving to our church, the fact that I can say, whatever you give, I have an organization that's gonna match it dollar for dollar is huge. Your $1 is gonna stretch to $2. That's a big deal. It gives people the ability to trust us. As I launch Grace Empire in the fall, I don't know if words can express how grateful I am that I don't have to do this alone. I would be standing over the edge, afraid to jump if ARC didn't exist. To all those that had a vision for church planting and that created this beautiful organization, I'm so thankful. ARC helps people like my wife and I plant a place that can bring healing to the fed up, the frustrated, and the fatigued.